Hi, I'm going to look at the Huawei, I don't know how to pronounce it, Huawei Mate 20X. That's just arrived today from Amazon. Comes with the package of a case and the M Pen. It's quite damaged, the box, so if there's any issues, I want you to have a look at that Amazon there. And the main reason I'm looking at this phone is to replace my iPad mini to go with my DJI drone equipment. Primarily I'm using a Mavic 2 Pro at the moment, previously for Phantom 4 Advanced and hopefully the Phantom 5 when it comes out. Been waiting a long time. I'm hoping to use this phone so I can ditch the iPad mini. So I'm going to look at compatibility of whether it can be used already or not, because I can't find out online whether that is the case. So stay tuned and we'll go through the phone and its compatibility with the Mavic 2 Pro. Okay, this is the box here. Let's open up the box, see what's inside. I'll speed this bit up so you don't have to be bored with it. Oh, and let's break the scissors. They're meant to do that, I think. So one box in a bigger box. Let's see if there is a smaller box within this. Okay, so this is the box as we open it up. Actually, we don't need scissors. And it comes with an official Huawei. I really can't pronounce it. I've tried and tried. So that's a Mate 20X official case. I will think twice before putting that on. I don't want anything that risks scratching the screen. It's got the M Pen. Okay, so it's nicely packaged. And then it has the phone itself. And even though the external packaging was damaged, this is fine. Feels quite heavy in the box. Bit of a rattle. Okay, so there we are. Nice packaging, nice professional looking packaging there. So this is the thing you get in the selection pack, the three things. Selection pack, that's not the right word, but well, let's just crack on. I was going to start filming this tomorrow, but what I'll do, I'll get it unpacked. So this is 128 gigabyte memory, and it's 6 gigs inside it as well for its running purposes. I did buy an NM card, which is the company's own sort of micro SD version. It's 50 quid for 129 gigs, 128 gigs on Amazon at the moment. So there's the phone. Personally, like that, out the box, I don't think that is too massive. Luckily, I have large hands anyway, so that does not seem too massive. Looking forward to the fingerprint scanner. I've not had a good one of those before. So where is my phone? I'm using it. So there we are. That's me looking at you whilst we're filming this. So this is a Samsung S7 Edge. And that's it next. So this is obviously in a case, making it look bigger, but it's not a huge difference. But I wanted a phone that I could use with my Mavic, 2, instead of an iPad mini. So iPad mini is what, an 8-inch screen. This is 7.2. The iPad mini has a huge border going around it, so this is almost no border. So I was hoping to have a near similar screen for a lot less size. And then when it comes to geofencing and the like, I have internet 4G access, which I don't with the iPad mini. So we'll get this all started up. We'll load the DJI apps and we'll see how we get on from there. I'm sure you've seen plenty unboxing videos of this phone, so I'm not going to bore you with that. And we'll go to the compatibility side of it tomorrow, and we will fly it, weather permitting, tomorrow as well. So there we go. That's the Mate 20X and its compatibility. DJI weren't able to tell me whether it's compatible when I rang their advice line up. So I've had to buy the phone and test it out myself. And then hopefully, if I find yay or nay out, it will save you the trouble of buying the phone yourself for that purpose. Okay, catch you on the other side. Okay, we're going to record this. It's going to be live. This is the first attempt of attaching the Huawei Mate 20X to a Mavic 2 Pro. So I've got all the software on board, but I don't know whether it's compatible. It's not in the list of compatible phones, maybe because it's too new, but we're going to give it a go and see how we get on. So I don't know whether the gripping is going to be a problem on the corner. Seems okay. So let's get everything whacked on. So we'll get the controller on. Comme ça. We're in a no-fly zone here, but hopefully indoors it's going to at least get us attached to the drone. Props are off, as you can see. Right, so it's asking us to well, okay, we'll put that in. Enable. Okay, we don't really want that at the moment. Cancel. Oh no, this might not work. So go for. Always just once, and hopefully this is going to stay recording. Can't tell from here. So we've got the apps come up. So safety dips, and seems to be working because this is the first time it's going through. Just a little lesson. Precise Fly Safe database updated. We'll update that. Some people don't like doing updates in case it restricts them from what they're doing. I think it's your duty to do it. Network error. Right, okay, so that's because I've got the phone is attached to the Osmo film in this at the moment. So I'm going to have to sort out a different way of filming it. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so here we go. I've had to change the settings a bit. Let's, I want to double check what we are doing. So it's going through, there we are, end of tutorial, because this is the first time using it. So it seems no issue at all. Let's see if we can start it up. As I say, we're no fly zone, but we're indoors. We've got a yellow go sign for the fact we haven't got any satellites.
Take off.
And there we go. So it looks like the Mate 20X is completely compatible. So that's great news. My purchase was not a waste of time or money. And so, nice big screen. Let me get my iPad mini. Right, so this is the main reason I have bought this phone, because there's my Samsung 7, which I've had about 3 years, been a very trusty phone, and here is my iPad mini. So you can see the size of the screens are vastly different. So yeah, big difference in size of screens, but as you can see, there isn't, with the actual viewable screen, not a huge difference with, I don't think, the iPad mini and the Mate 20X, which I can, I can easily operate that. It's got a better nits on this as well, so it's better in bright light. Not as good as the DJI own screens, but which I think about 1,000 nits. This is about 600 and something. This is about 500 roughly, 400 and something. So it's well worth getting the extra brightness in this phone. So there you go. That's the reason for changing. So I can bin those two, not bin, sell those two, and just have the one. Also, this is great that when you're in a restricted flight zone, you can organise permissions and do stuff like that, which I've had trouble in the past with that. Another reason this is better is because the curved edges on the Samsung phone I find is no good, when sometimes some of the buttons you need to touch on the screen are on the curved edge and fiddly to reach. So this is much better for that. Okay, thank you for watching, and hopefully I've answered the questions that you might have that I had, but I couldn't find the answers. So I've gone and answered it myself. Thank you for watching.